Hello viewers, good day. Let's try to understand the concept of the value engineering with a simple example. Assume that there is a requirement to design a support or a rack kind of thing to carry or to place these three utensils or the steel glasses. You might have seen in the villages or in your own house that there will be a rack kind of thing where it will be placed on two supports like this, and on top of that you can place these utensils or the steel glasses. So it's a similar kind of requirement. So this particular task is assigned to two engineers. One is Mr. A and one more is Mr. B. So Mr. A comes up with the first design. Okay, so he designs a simply supported beam with the help of this kind of material. This is an acrylic material which is basically plastic, and we have the stiffness in between, you can see here, and this is stiff enough to carry the load of these utensils. So what he does, he brings this plank and he places this on these two supports. So this forms a simply supported beam, and on the top of this beam he places these three steel glasses. Okay, you can see that this plank is firmly placed on these two supports, and this is able to carry the weight of these three steel glasses without any problem. So this is the best design that the management sees, and they approve this design. Now it's the turn of Mr. B. Okay, so they give the chance to Mr. B as well. So what Mr. B does, he mm, notices the existing design, and he thinks that there is an opportunity to do the value engineering on this particular design. Okay, so let's see what Mr. B does now. Okay, let me remove these three utensils. He sees that there could be some functional analysis that could be done on this particular design. So what is the functional analysis that he does? Okay, he thinks that why to use this costly material? Why can't we think of a low cost material on the same plank? So he comes up with a low cost material like paper. So you can see that this is a plain sheet of paper which is bent into a number of bends, and which is having the same width as of this acrylic plank. Okay, so you can see that this also forms a plank, but since this is not able to close at its ends, let me close it with the help of the stapler. Okay, he places this plank on these two supports as shown here, and he tries to place the same three glasses. And you can observe here that this plank is getting deflected in the middle. Okay, so here we can clearly observe that this design is failing. Okay, this design doesn't get approved. Then the management gives another chance to Mr. B if he can comes up with the optimized design with the same material. So what Mr. B does is that okay, he analyzes this design and he observes that this design is failing to carry this load. So he does some brainstorming on this particular design and comes up with another design. He uses the same sheet of paper and thinks of providing a profile like this. So this is a zigzag profile which is having a section modulus in between. Okay, yeah, so he forms the profile like this, and let's see whether this works. Okay, so since this is not able to close by itself at the end, let me apply the same stapler as applied before. Okay, yeah. Now this plank is ready, and he places this plank on these two supports. Okay. Now he wants to check that whether this plank carries the same load as carried by the acrylic plank. So what he does, he tries to place the same utensils on this. Yeah. So you can observe that this design is working. So uh, you can see the magic that this is not getting deflected at all in between. However, this is not so reliable as this acrylic plate or a plank. But if we can come up with a better material than the paper, so this also serves the same purpose. So what we learned from this example is that the value engineering is a systematic approach of simplifying the existing design without disturbing the function of it. Yeah, so this works, friends. So we can carry the same approach in our working environment to do the value engineering. Thank you.